shine and say, hey, we were here all along. It just took us a little time to get together.
Oh, it's great. You know, we could be more comfortable being in man, just choosing whatever defensive techniques we want to do, defensive plays. Like Coach Radford, defensive coordinator, he's more comfortable in calling just about anything. So it's been great.
What do you think you guys need to do to get back to the execution level and just what you guys had going at the beginning of the season?
Just make more plays. Just do our assignments and just go 100 each play. And just make sure, like, if it's a bad play, if we gave up a big play, just make sure it's just get it out of our system. Just forget about it and just keep going.
Coach was mentioning the fact that you guys maybe are trying to do too much just in terms of the gap fit. So what can you do to make sure that you just do your job?
Just make sure whatever play the coach calls, like, just make sure just to do your job. Just go whatever gap you have, just go to that gap, just do your job, and everything should be good.
To give you all a bit of confidence, also knowing that you'll see a similar spread to what ULM runs this week against New Mexico State?
Yeah, it's giving us good confidence. You know, I know they like to pass the ball a lot, so we're just going to be man up. We're ready for it.
You know, you're talking about the team as a whole being so close and just coming up short. I mean, 7 points or less in the last month. With honing in on individually for yourself, you seem to always be in the right place at the right time. You make some really big plays, but like looking back at like the A&M game when you know Speedy Knowles just happened to make a terrific catch you were right on. How do you bounce back from that yourself? What do you tell yourself, and what's the rest of the defense say whenever something like that happens because of the type of defense y'all play?
I just tell myself that next time I make that play, or I just forget about it, pretty much. Like, stuff happens. I mean, if you're gonna play man the whole game, like, you're gonna get beat. So, and then you're gonna make plays. So it's not bad. It's not a bad feeling at all.
Looking back at the last 2 games that Coach Berry said, like, it just seems like, again, like you're trying to do as much, I guess. When you look at film from Appalachian State and Lafayette's game this past weekend, what do you see that maybe is different than the first, I don't know how many games?
First couple games?
Yes, the first part of the season.
Probably the tempo of the teams. Like, sometimes it's a tempo, or if they made a big play, they want to just keep going, just tempo us. That can kind of get us tired a couple times, but basically the difference is sometimes we don't make the plays that we been making in the first couple games, so we just gotta make the plays.
What do you see Sunday-wise? Like, it's just a conversation with the team. Does that change from week to week? Does it ever just get to the point where it's just so hard that there's a little bit of breaking, or for the most part, you guys just come out and it's a new week?
For the most part, it's a new week, but you know, there's been times like everybody's got that sad feeling, and like it's not good. Like, everybody's sad. But most of the time, we really want to just forget about that week and just improve next week for the next game so we can get a win.
And same question for you. This is my last one, I promise. But Coach Berry's saying, and Jalen, we're not like he sees no sign of like folding up your tent, you know, packing up your stuff and going home. Do you see the same thing along the defensive side of the ball and in the defensive staff rooms and just on that side of the ball in general? Because I know that Coach Berry is a lot like spending more time with the offense, but just from a defensive perspective.
From a defense perspective, we basically, we're not going to fold. We're just going to keep playing hard, keep going 100%, keep going 100, and just hopefully make all the plays that we can, do our job, and go out for the win.